Hey friends, welcome back to Make My World Mini. Alright, so I am finally back, or finally here. Some projects have turned out, some haven't. Some I have went back to the drawing board 2 or 3 times and they still haven't turned out. This was meant for Mother's Day, but here we are now. So I am going to do my best to share with you what I have for now, but was for Mother's Day. Alright, anyway, let's just get to it. Let's just these little Play-Doh, mini dough, because it's mini world, mini dough containers. I didn't use any like cookie cutters or any mini silicone things or mini cookie cut. I just made them with my own 2 hands. So we have yellow. I used air dry clay from Dollar Tree and Dollar General to make the lids. And then this is paper. And then of course there's real Play-Doh in there. But it's probably dried out now, of course. Here's the blue one. I did paint some of the tops. So as you can see, I made my own little labels. That's just Posca markers. And then over here by Luna we have red, we have white, and then she's playing with some. And then I made these little napkin rings and napkins. I just haven't got around to painting them. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do them yellow, since the theme was yellow for Penelope's Mother's Day, or if I wanted to do them gold. I wasn't sure. Or silver. I really wasn't sure. So they were just made out of paper and a tissue or a paper towel. And I made 4 of those. So they didn't turn out the best, but not the worst. These will probably go in the dollhouse. Some stuff that I feel doesn't turn out my best goes into the dollhouse because I don't always have the heart to throw it away, because I still try. Over here, what else did I make? I made this cake for Mother's Day. It's made out of Play-Doh, and I think that's it. I don't think I used any air dry clay on it. I don't think so. I think it's all Play-Doh. And the leaves are Play-Doh. I made those with my own hand, not silicone. And then the little slices of lemon are Miniverse, and so are the letters. But everything else is Play-Doh. And this is just a piece of the back of a photo frame. But I got this idea, or I was inspired to create this from another lady's channel or short. But I have to find it, and I'll put it in the description below, because I can't remember who it was now. Okay, now we're over here by Adeline, and I'm hoping I don't knock anything over. But anyway, I made a homemade tissue box. I was going to go ahead and paint this a different color, and I still might, but I think it turned out really cute, and it'll go on the back of Penelope's toilet in the dollhouse. This was supposed to be a cookie jar, but it's made out of paper. I put little handles. I don't know. It'll be some kind of decor in Penelope's dollhouse on a shelf. You guys have already seen this cake. The happy birthday cake. You guys have already seen this. I painted the plate. I added a clear coating. And then I changed Adeline's table. I took apart Dara's old table, remade it like this. So this is the top of Dara's old table. This is the bottom of her old table. And then this is a picture frame of 5x7. And then I took acrylic. And I only put 1 acrylic shelf in there right now. I'm going to show you, because I can't figure out how to get another shelf like right here without glue looking right there. So because I don't want anything in there. Because if I turn it, see, I want it to stay clear. I don't want you to see anything holding the shelf. So how did I hold the shelf in there? With a lot of glue, and I have a piece of styrofoam in there underneath that clear shelf. And then I'm going to put that and that so you can see. And I knocked this off. Let's move that over there and move that over there. So now you can see how that looks. I would love to have more shelves, like I said, so we could put donuts and stuff like that. But I'm not sure how to make that work where it looks good on the sides and in the front, so you don't see a bunch of glue or like shelving to hold it or supports. Now my son made me this, or helped me make this little bowl. I just put the little charms from that Creatology in there, the little fruit charms. This is actually monster clay. It's really hard, and then when you put it in a microwave or you warm it up, it gets moldable. And then when it starts to air dry, it gets hard again. It's pretty cool, but it's called monster clay. And then this is a piece of, I don't know if I shared this. I don't think so. It's a piece of raspberry, white chocolate raspberry cheesecake inspired by Cheesecake Factory. I do want to make other pie. I did make the lemon meringue pie. And then I made these with my own two hands. These are so cute. The cookies are darker because they're dark chocolate chip cookies. And then this is like a cinnamon or a donut with chocolate on it. Now this one is my favorite because I put like a little chocolate there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But this one looks like it has like a little bite out of it. This is the only one that's removable off of here, so the dolls can hold that one. But I thought that turned out really cute. This is all made out of Play-Doh, just mixing colors of Play-Doh, and this is the back of the picture frame from my bakery shelf, or my clear shelf, whatever you want to call it. It was supposed to be, or my goal is for it to be a shelf that you can see inside, that we could store bakery in there. I was originally going to put it in the bakery, but I really liked how it looked in Adeline's kitchen. So I kept it over here, and I installed a light under the table, those little twisty lights. This is just another box that I made out of poster board. The more firmer paper is poster board, or like a poster board around the rings too, because I feel like the poster board is harder or more stiff. I learned how to fold envelopes a different way. This one's glued. And then I have an, oh, there it is. Here's my demo. I found it. So basically you cut out a heart shape, and then you fold in the sides, and then you fold it up, and then you fold that down, and you have an envelope. I thought that was a really nice way to make an envelope. I seen it on somebody's channel, but I don't know who. It's one of those origami channels. And then this is a card from Luna to Adeline. Have a happy day. Alright, we got all the cards and letters back in there. We'll put them probably in the dollhouse. That's where I store a lot of that kind of stuff. Let's just set it over there right now. This little bucket that I got from the Creatology, I put ice in it. I thought it made a cute little ice bucket, and we can keep it back there. The other thing that I made, I did see it on another channel. I will put this channel in the description below, how I made this. The envelopes, I will have to find that channel. I have no idea. It was an origami channel. Alright, but this lady, I will find her channel and put it in the description. It's a little lemon rug, if you can't tell. Mine, I had to keep going over it. It is really stiff, as you can see, but it is just a welcome mat. I don't think I'm going to use this one in the dollhouse, though. I didn't make it big enough. I think I'm going to use it over by the studio. And I wanted to add a porch to the front of the enclosed porch. If that makes any sense, you'll see eventually. But that's where I think this is going to go, because I think it'll look better there. But this was made for Adeline's mom, Penelope. And then this is my favorite. I was inspired to make this from a coworker, actually. She was making one for her mom for Mother's Day, but she said she was going to put holes in the canvas and put the flowers through the holes. And I was like, I have a miniature canvas. I wonder if I could just glue my flowers on there for Mini World. And I'm going to put this above Penelope's fireplace because I think it's prettier and it says a whole lot more of who I am, you know, for Mother's Day for Penelope. I just think it's prettier than what's already there. So I will probably move this above the fireplace. But isn't that so pretty? I thought that turned out so well. Let's move on to what else I have to share with you. Okay, so I have this to share with you. It's called Popin Cookin, and it says something Tenoshi Donuts, but it's a DIY candy for kids. I found it at Walmart, and I just thought it would be fun to try and make these over here in Mini World. We have instructions on the back, so we're going to go ahead and make them right now. I do have some water in here, but I might have to grab some more. Okay, so when I take it out of the box, it looks like this. That looks cute, doesn't it? That looks cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it. Okay, so we have chocolate dough powder. We have vanilla sauce powder. Custard dough powder. What's this one? Strawberry sauce powder. Chocolate sauce powder. Some cute little sprinkles. Oh my gosh, look at the cute little hearts in there. Those are so cute. And crumbs. And then we have in here, we have this little bag. I'm not sure what it's for yet. And we have this little spoon here. And the, mold or molds. So this is what it looks like on this side. So now let's follow some instructions. Okay, it says to fill this with water, but I'm not sure how high. So I'm going to go ahead and add the yellow custard dough powder in there first, and then add water slowly because I think it'll be less likely to mess up the dough. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, I assume, pour all that in there. That's what it says. I'm going to put this yellow packet here because it says that we're going to need to do that. Alright, and now it says to add the water and then use your hands to knead the dough. Divide dough into 2 equal parts and round each into a ball and then place them on the baking pouch. Or packing pouch, it's called. So, I have some water down here, so let's add a little bit of water in here. I really don't know how much water. I just don't want to add too much. So, it should become like a dough consistency. Oh look, I think I did pretty good. This was the only kit that I seen. Okay, we might need just a tad more water because we have a little bit more dough on the bottom. Rather add a little at a time than too much. That's better. There we go. It should probably get to the consistency like Play-Doh, I would think. Okay, I just want to be sure my hands were clean because I have dogs. Okay, so now we take that out and then I'm going to squish this with my fingers. That's what it says, your hands. Wow, that smells really good. Holy moly. Then it says 2 equal parts. We're going to try and make it as equal as possible to make the bowls. Okay, I think that one's going to be just a little bit bigger than this one, so might have to steal from that one. Okay, that looks pretty good, right? I think so. It says to put it right there on the baking thing, and it says now to do the same with the brown packet. This is the only brown packet, so good thing they color coded it for us. Okay. That's all of the brown one now. We'll put that one over there. How about that? Okay. So, go with a little bit of water first. Mix that up. It's going to need just a little bit more water because it's not quite Play-Doh consistency yet. Ooh, that smells good. Now, we're going to make some donuts. We're going to press these dough balls right here into the donut mold tray. And it says mold or remove donuts and then place them on the packing pouch. Okay, I don't know what all my camera caught, but I made 2 and I stuck them right here on the packaging. Like it says, so I made 1 of each in the mold. And now I assume we're going to do that with the chocolate. Let's refer back to the instructions. Here we go. We're going to make some more donuts. We're going to make the chocolate ones now. So do the same thing we did before. We're going to separate these into 2 bowls and put them in a mold. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and make the vanilla sauce. It says you pour the powder in there, and it says you fill it a triangles. Well, the only triangle I can find on any of these pieces is like the triangle like right in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just a tad of water. And I'm going to stir it. Hopefully it is the right amount of water. Hopefully I did not make it too thin. Here, let's clean up our mess right here. Yeah, that's much better. That has turned out way better, a lot thicker than my vanilla. Alright, let's go ahead and decorate one of these donuts. It's like a gummy candy is the texture. Alright, so how about we go ahead and we put some strawberry on this donut. Ooh, look at that. This would be a cute little kit to do with your kids or your grandchildren or friends' children, nieces and nephews. This would be really, really cute. I think they would really like this any time of year. Let's not be stingy with that strawberry, because that's what's going to give this candy some more flavor and yumminess. Alright, and how about we put some sprinkles on this one? So we put our sprinkles on here. Oh, that's cute. I feel like I need my tweezers or tongs, but this will be okay, right, we can do this. All right, how about we make the chocolate sauce to put on this one, because that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and put this chocolate on this yummy donut. This yummy candy donut. Look at that. Oh, don't that look pretty? That looks so pretty. Oh, that looks so cute too. I love it. Alright, let's go ahead and put the crumbs on this donut. I am going to put the crumbs in here, this little tray. And then I'm going to grab them with my fingers and put them on top of here. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so cute? This is so cute. And look at that, it's edible. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. I love that. That one is really neat. I like how that looks. That's really pretty. Alright, so what did you guys think of this? What did you think? Pretty cool, right? Let me get you guys a little closer now since it's all done. Look at how cute they are. Look at how they turned out. Those are adorable. I think those are really, really cute. Okay. I have some of the strawberry and vanilla in the piping bag, and I figured I'd bring you back so we could do it together. I just thought it would be better if we did it together so you guys can see. I mean, it's up to you how you want to, you know, put the candy or the sauce or whatever you want, you know, on there. I think that was cute. I think it worked. I think it did a good job. Let's put crumbs on that one. So let's go ahead and put it on this donut. I think if I was using one of my spatulas from Miniverse, I think it would be better. Okay, so what did you guys think of this? I liked it. It was a lot of fun, and they're edible. I'm going to put these aside in a container for my daughter because I think she will eat these. This is not my kind of thing that I would eat, but it was a lot of fun to create it and share it with all of you. And maybe you can do this with, like I said, kids, friends, kids, your kids, grandkids, that kind of thing. I think it's easy enough, and it's a lot of fun to do something miniature or get them into miniatures, perhaps. I don't know, but I hope you had fun with me. And until next time, I will see you next time on Make My World Mini. Bye.